Today I'm going to do a science lesson using the HD Solar Walk and the educreations whiteboard app. This is a science lesson geared towards the solar system. I'm not going to go into the exact, typing out all the answers. The purpose of this video is to show you how to use an app with a whiteboard app as well. So let's take a look. We have Solar Walk right here. I'm going to click and open it. It is just a quick tutorial. It's a really fun app about the solar system. You can use 2 fingers to rotate around. You can see that it's quite interactive. Right here on the right side you can see the rotation, speeding up the day or going back if you want, depending the rotation. If I zoomed in on the Earth, you can see the satellites orbiting. You can see the moon. If I switch it, right, it reverses. You can see the date and time right here. There's a lot of cool stuff. You can go to bookmarks. You can do like see the sunrise. You can do a flyby, sunrise from the Hubble telescope, right? Really cool, neat stuff. You can even go to movies, and there's movies about, let's say, the Earth cycles, and there's text with it as well as volume, but you don't need the volume, and tells you about the rotational, the Earth's rotation. Neat stuff, and you can explore this on your own. Now, for our purposes, we're going to, the first question was compare and contrast Mars and Earth's cores. So if I want to learn about a specific planet, I can click right here, and I can go to Mars, and here's Mars. You can see the rover on it right there. And I'm going to go to information. And I want information about the core, so I'm going to go to internal structure, and it's going to cut away and give you information right here. Now, you can take a screenshot of that, pressing right here, and the power button, so holding these 2 buttons down at the same time and let go. And I've made a screenshot of that. Here's some information, and now I'm going to go to the Earth because I'm comparing that with the Earth. And once I go to the Earth, I'm going to go to information and internal structure. And, that was not, I think I went to pictures. I went to internal structure, yeah. So here's the internal structure of the Earth. Make another screenshot of that, pressing holding the 2 buttons down at the same time, the power button and this button right here on the left. Hold it down for a second, let go. So now I'm going to go back to my educreation app, right? And I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to go to photos. And actually I'll record this. Click record. So now it's recording everything I do. You don't have to record it if you don't want to, but I'm going to click right here. I'm going to go to photos. Any screenshot you do will be under your photos. And I'm going to go to camera roll, and I'm going to click on the Mars. And then when you click on the Mars, you can use 2 fingers, move it off to the side, do the same thing. Photos, photos, camera roll, and you should see it in the Earth. And once you see the Earth, you can make that smaller as well. And the way we use this, you can use the text tool. Click on the text tool. You can click on it wherever you want to type. You can label that Earth. You can hit the text tool, label this Mars. And then you can write up a write-up right here and write it up right there to compare and contrast. If you want to use the paintbrush, you can click on the colors. You can hold it down if you want more colors. And this is kind of, just freehand. If you wanted to circle something or draw an arrow what have you, you can do that as well. But I'm going to go back by clicking go back. Next question is insert a picture of Mars rover Curiosity from the web. Describe its mission. Now, if you wanted to insert a picture from the web, you can just click right here, click web, and then type in whatever you want and search for the picture and grab a picture from there, right? And then you can do a write-up. The next one, name 2 planets further away from the sun than the Earth is. Insert an in-app picture. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to go back to my Solar Walk app, and I'm going to just view from afar, kind of see the whole solar system here. Let's go, I think we have to go way far out. There we go. You just use your 2 fingers to zoom in, zoom out, and you can kind of see where we're at. And if a student is looking for 2 planets, you can zoom in, 2 planets that are further away than the Earth is. So you can see Mars and Jupiter, right? And now let's say I wanted to save that shot. If you don't want to do a screenshot, that's fine. You can click right here, and then you can say save to camera roll, which is kind of neat. Or you can email it, you can tweet it, share it on Facebook. But I'm going to hit save to camera roll, and it'll save it. And from there, I can go back to my educreation app, and I can go back to my photos and camera roll and find the image. There it is. That's the one we just found. They can put that right here, and then they can type up the planets, yada, 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 yada. And now describe, the next question, number 4, describe Mars' surface. So we can go back to the app. And another cool thing about this, going to Mars, yeah, go to information, and you can look at pictures of Mars. So you can see and have students kind of look at the surface, and so that they kind of get a visual representation, and then they can describe it you can describe it in the whiteboard app educreation. Name 1 satellite orbiting the Earth's surface is question 5. So you can go back, and we want to find at least one satellite. You can click right here. You can go to satellites, and you can find a satellite here. If you want to make sure that it's orbiting the Earth, though, I would click back on the solar system, and I'd go to Earth. And you can see the satellites orbiting, right? And you can just click. If you click on one of these, it'll bring up the satellite, right? Invisat, and you can click information, and it'll tell you all about the satellite, right? Pictures, information, all that good stuff. And then you can go back to the educreation app and write up or type up information about that. Question 6, choose a planet of your choice and describe 1 scenic mission. So if I were to go, let's say I wanted to learn something about Jupiter or Saturn, right? There's Saturn. I can go information, and then science missions. And it tells you a little bit about different science missions. Number 7, make up a science mission to a planet of your choice. Describe the mission, the objective of it, and what is needed for it. So hopefully they've learned some information about how to do research on a planet and kind of get curious about different planets. Going back there, to educreation app, right? If you're running out of space here, if you run out of space, you can just click this button right here, and then that'll move you to a new a blank screen, and the kids can write, they can type, they can insert pictures. If they want to click camera and turn on the camera, they can take a picture of something, right, and then actually use it in the, right, there's the picture that I just took. I don't know if you'd really need that function in this particular lesson plan, but it's often handy being able to take a picture and then insert it in this app as well. And that's about it. In terms of turning this in, you can click Done, and then you can hit Save Lesson. And I'm just going to put, let's do Solar Walk. Next, and I'm going to just save it as private. But the cool thing about this is that it plays back what you just did. And so for a teacher, it's really neat because you can click on it, and then you can play it, and it'll play back exactly what I just did. So there's that. There's me moving it, and then it'll show the Earth picture coming up, and then it'll show me labeling it. Kind of neat. If you want to have the student turn it in, what they can do is this. If you're on the educreation app, let's say I was right here. What you can have them do is just take a screenshot of it, right? And then once they take the screenshot of it, have them put their name on it. But once you take the screenshot, it saves, all screenshots are saved under Photos. Click on Photo, click on it, and then you click right up here and just email photo, and you can have them email the photo to the teacher, right? Which is kind of neat. And that's about it.